Alrighty, hey guys, I am back for the expert guide, and this is going to be for hole number 1. You can see the way that I have my bag set up here. I'm assuming, I'm going to get this drive down to a pitch here, and I'm just going to go with QB here because I just want to show you that you can go at this with a minimalist approach. You really don't need a lot of effort here. I think I'm going to go with basic ball, to be honest with you. We'll see. Let's just take a look what it looks like. But I just want to kind of just show that you can, not exert yourself and still pull this off. So let's try to grab an opponent here and see how I can get this going down here. So one of the things that you can do, if you want, using this method, is you can put on a marlin ball for a little bit of wind resistance for the pitch. Just today, since it's kind of practice round anyway, I'm not going to do that. I don't believe. We'll see how it lines up, but I'm assuming for this first hole that I can pull this off no problem with a basic ball. So that's probably what I'm going to hit. You can already see that the wind's going to, be pointing at the hole pretty significantly. And I'm going to do very similar to what you saw me do in pro, and just basically, get it to wrap by hitting right on the front of the bunker there. So that's kind of what I was doing, was trying to take advantage of that natural slope right in front of the bunker. I mean, you could see it right there. If you just hit that thing, it just bounces straight up in the air and just goes for a mile. And you see how this guy's wind is about a 10. That's going to put and there you saw, it kind of bounces dead if you get right on it. So you want to be a little bit short of it. And, with him having a Titan, that means I'm going to be probably, 12, 13. There it is, 14. So, kind of an out of control wind. I'm going to try to visualize, at least 15 rings before I even start my adjustment here. And this is kind of the reason that, I'm going at this with basic ball, just to kind of show the power of this thing. And like I mentioned, I'm going to make sure that before I even start my adjustment, 15 rings I'm going at least, which is about there. So that's at least before I even start to adjust here. I do about 30 rings on QB. Here you see it, shooting up almost to the bunker. 412, not bad. Just have a little pitch down the hill. It's going to be at a slight angle here. And that's one of the, big reasons that, I wasn't going at it with side spin or anything, because the fact that, it keeps it out of the water. Of course, if I would have wrapped it a little bit farther, if I was a little bit more aggressive with my aim, as you can see, I had plenty of room to land on the right there. I could have ended up hitting the, much more right, and then you have to worry about the water as well. So let's see if I can't get this pitch. One of the things to note when you're doing this is that it is very downhill. So keep that in mind when you're setting up. I'm going to try to do this just like this, set up kind of towards the front. I'm going to play very close to max adjustment here. And I'm going to set up just kind of on the right edge here, and then go right around probably 11 rings on top of that. See if I can't get this to fall. Looks like I had it if I hit a perfect ball. That's all I had to do. So keep in mind that it's going to be downwind there. Should have had that pitch pretty easily. Just missed my perfect ball, and when you're out at max club, that's a good half cup that you miss by at least. So that would have been more centered had I hit perfect ball there. So let me just tap this in real quick, just in case I start getting on a hot streak. But ideally, I'd like to, get this one tomorrow and take advantage of that stroke. But who knows? Maybe you miss that one, you get 2 and 3, so you just go for it. But I'm going to do something similar tomorrow, but I am going to actually switch over to Apocalypse, I think. And I'll try to probably do something more along those lines of what you just saw me do here. For this one, I just like to kind of bump it on that front fairway instead of trying to hit that. I try to avoid that one at all costs. It's kind of the most dangerous shot, is to hit it there. So what you're going to see me do is bounce it off this fairway. I like to try to get it pretty high, so let's see if I can't do that. 5 rings, gonna flip over, so you see I can find that 10th ring pretty easily. Keep going here. There's 13, a little bit more. I'm not going to do any, usually I'll try doing a little bit of curl, but this is coming in so left that I'm just not even gonna do that here. I know it's gonna just naturally shoot down off that hill towards the hole. And try to take advantage of some pretty decent chests. Tour 9 chests are pretty good. So, hey, look at that. Start off with the gold. So that's a good start. And hopefully, you guys can get that hole, make that pitch. I should have had mine. Running out of time. Tried to go for perfect ball on. So I usually wait for it to go right to left. And that's kind of my money spot for watching the arrow go. I did not have enough time to do that there. So I, just kind of rushed things a little bit. And I was slow to get set up there. So, I try to do a little bit faster, especially in my, actual rounds, qualifying rounds. I try to be a little bit quicker, but I was a little slow at the gun there, and might have ended up costing me the stroke there. So, little unfortunate, not a big deal. Hopefully, like I said, on tomorrow, I'm assuming I'll get it. But I might try something a little bit more aggressive tomorrow as well. Maybe like Apocalypse Titan on the other side of the bunker, for an example of something I might try tomorrow. So good luck with that, getting that eagle, and look forward to seeing the rest of my guide being put up. I'm going to put together the rest of the holes for you guys. So if you haven't seen any of those other videos, feel free to check out my other content, and good luck.